Octopath Traveler. Pretty fun, old school kind of RPG. Not really sure who owns this, but I started with Primrose last time. I like Primrose a lot, but it's old.
A world of knowledge opens. And so it was that Atlasdam was founded some 2 centuries ago. Indeed, our
It's got
fair
that old school
city-state
graphic
is among
look,
the
but it's also
longest
kinda
standing
nice
on the
because
continent of
it's
Oster.
updated with voices and everything
But
along those lines. So.
there was another city-state with a history as long and proud as our own that came to a tragic ruin only 8 short years ago. Now, who can tell me its name? How about you, Therese?
I think it was...
Now, no need to get all flustered. There's no shame in not knowing an answer, so long as you have a desire to learn. The answer is in your textbook. Go on now, look it up.
What a nice teacher.
Yes, Professor. Let's see. I believe it was Hornburg.
That is correct. Hornburg was ruled over by a royal family, said to be descended from priests of an ancient and long-forgotten religion. On the other hand, our fair Atlasdam was founded by one of the original clans that inhabited the flatlands. Who can tell me how many clans lived in the flatlands at the time? Your Highness?
The histories have it that 8 clans did live in the flatlands in those days.
Correct you are, Your Highness. It was a time of great strife here in the flatlands as the 8 clans waged a long and bitter war. Change would come when the armies of Grandport invaded these lands some 2 centuries ago. At the time, the rulers of Grandport sought to exert their influence over territory. Ironically, this compelled the warring tribes to put aside their differences and unite. Oh, but look at the time. We'll pick up where we left off next time. Don't forget to read chapters 3 and 4 before our next lecture. And be prepared to answer questions on any of the material within.
Yes, Professor.
Not even giving them an area to look at. It's kind of... You're just ready for anything
Thank you
that's
for
in that
another
chapter.
most stimulating lecture, Professor Albright.
How many times was the word "and" used?
Hello?
A special archive.
Splendid!
What research, I wonder.
Oh,
I did not come down that stairway.
Professor Albright.
I love this song.
Highness.
The truth of the matter is,
But of course! Mm-hmm.
Shaping the young minds of beautiful young women.
indeed.
Very astute of you. The truth is,
What's your theory? Little jealous. Little jealous thing in the corner.
with pleasure.
Why, thank you.
I mean, as long as you
Indeed.
mean that. A lot of rulers don't really think about their people like that, or think about mistakes that everybody's made. Here, little Kefka.
Ah. Good day.
Farewell.
Ah, Therese.
Oh, and the even
Yes.
creeping in the
Do you have
corner.
a question for me?
No.
Hey, little baby. Hey, little baby. You wanna come over here? No?
Hello. Oh.
Hello there. Sure is rain.
It's me, Cyrus. Mm-hmm.
I see.
With pleasure.
Actually,
Well, how did you think he got to be the smartest dude in the academy? Sorry if y'all hear chicken squawks. My
I
dog
see.
is really gonna probably about to attack his chicken right now.
Many thanks. What have we here? An interesting dilemma.
Professor Albright!
There's dust in there. It's gross.
Hmm?
The truth is,
I see.
many thanks. Cyrus Albright, by your request, sir.
Do enter.
Just by that one voice, you know this dude's evil as hell.
My apologies for summoning you on such short notice.
How might I be of assistance, Headmaster?
That treatise on arcane studies you published. What in the gods' names were you thinking?
Sir? I do believe I made my hypothesis perfectly clear.
I'm not talking about your hypothesis. You went out of your way to cite one of the texts in our special archives. The knowledge housed in those tomes is the Royal Academy's greatest treasure.
Knowledge is for everybody,
It
bro.
is not to be divulged to the public at your whim. Laying it bare in one of your silly papers is out of the question.
I am fully aware of the value of those tomes, Headmaster. It is for that very reason I would share the knowledge with my peers.
You are to share nothing. That wisdom is for the Academy and the Academy alone.
But that
Where's
goes
that
against
wind coming from
everything.
for his robe?
Enough, Cyrus!
Even my best argument is sure to fall on deaf ears. The Headmaster sees knowledge as a medal or precious stone, something to be appreciated by its rightful owner alone. Knowledge is power, and power is to be hoarded. An unfortunate attitude, indeed. My sincere apologies, Headmaster. It won't happen again. Is there anything else you need of me?
That is all. You may go. Wait. There was one last thing.
Sir?
I
forgot
heard the
that-
special archives will be closing early today.
Good gods. It's as if you... Thank you for your concern, Headmaster. In that case, I'll be on my way.
Yeah, he probably doesn't like you. That's why he likes watching you suffer.
Enter.
Excuse me.
What's the matter?
She's shifty. I'm about to lie. Sorry, I got my things mixed up.
Hello there. Sure is ringing.
Can I help you?
A moment of your time.
My apologies.
You're fired.
Say it is not so.
Actually,
So it's easy to find out who let somebody steal the book.
Aho!
And I love a good mystery, Scooby!
Indeed!
see.
I mean, it has
Leave
its
it
up
to
and
me.
downs.
Take care.
Time to do some research.
So you gamble, and the guard looks shifty and upset outside. And we know the headmaster's evil, so...
Splendid!
Oops.
Not exactly. But of course!
Oh, I didn't see what he asked. My bad.
A hole!
Mm-hmm. And this shit you do with gambling debts.
No. Which means that...
This guy! Russell!
Yes.
Can't trust a guy named Russell. That's not true. I've met a nice guy named Russell, but it's still.
Shall we begin?
Research underground, huh? That doesn't sound that... What's the word I'm looking for? Shitty.
Now then!
Or sketchy at all. By the way, the soundtrack for this game, fantastic. I may actually do a game where I finish the rest of my first playthrough with you guys, but I figured right now I kind of wanted to just do one where I got used to the computer keys and I was at the beginning, because I played with a controller last time I played.
I've done my research on you.
Fire!
What is the logical course of action? Well, what? Now the true lesson begins! Interesting dilemma. Oh, flames! Rage! Wrong! What is the logical course of action? What is the logical Now the true lesson begins!
Burn!
You should have studied harder.
Hooray!
Time to teach you a lesson. Now, what? An interesting dilemma. Oh, flames! Rage! Wrong! Now, my focus is on... Oh, flames! Rage! Wrong!
Hang of it.
Not bad. A passing.
I forgot I can go crazy with casting and everything because they give you full heals basically when you level, so... I usually have to waste a bunch of items to, Here it's so early, but okay.
Can't we settle this like gentlemen?
Hey,
Interesting.
plus the vulnerability system in the game is pretty fun. I
What was
enjoy
the logical course of action?
Oh, ice! Here's some proof!
bet a bunch of things in the brakes and the extra damage. There's a lot of strategy that can go involved in
Now,
what's going on here, as well as the
Oh,
host type
ice!
and that
Here's some proof!
Oh well, he's about to level 6 for
Now the true lesson begins! Oh, ice! Here's some proof!
But with them losing a turn
Thus
and you break them and
ends
stuff
your
like that, there will be strategy options available to you in relation to that. Just keeping enemies locked for long periods of time. You always have to look for the hidden path. I should have picked the key, so
can't
I
we
could
settle
have,
this like gentlemen?
opened every treasure chest I came across, no matter what, because you can't
What
get
is
them
the
out of your
logical
party.
course
But
of action?
I like alternating between the thief and the merchant.
What is the logical course of action?
Oh, flames! Rage! Wrong!
My favorite character, honestly, was the person I got stuck with the longest, and I was upset about it for a long time, until I got to the point where,
Oh,
everything,
flames!
I had
Rage!
everything stuck.
Wrong!
And so, like, I knew what I was looking into, if you will, and I was stupid talking and not paying attention. So ultimate ability naturally is
Oh,
just
flames!
crazy.
Rage! Wrong!
Not bad. A passing. I've done my research on you. An interesting... dilemma. Now, what next?
Take him out. Boom. Oh. I'm an idiot. Sorry, I'm starting to get sleepy and make stupid mistakes.
Thus ends
It
your
worked out
lesson.
in the way I needed to, but I'm starting to get sleepy and make stupid mistakes. I'm just gonna make it through Cyrus's real intro part right here, and then call it a night on this one. You got some herbs.
I've done
Everyone
my
knows Cyrus
research
be down with that herb.
Now, what next?
He's a little freaking hit. No. Good enough. I'm gonna put that one.
An interesting dilemma. Oh, flames! Rage! Wrong! Thus ends your lesson.
You can now learn new skills. Hooray! Thank you. Now I can be a bit smart. I don't have anybody else in my party, so in all of life I need this essential uses.
I've done my
Get
research.
home! Win.
An interesting.
Go ahead and say that we just down. Just say.
What is the logical course of action?
Why the course of action is to set it on fire.
Oh, flames! Rage! Wrong! Thus ends your lesson.
I'm streaming this right now, just so you know. I'm streaming this and then I'll go out there and do that, but I'm just giving me time to finish. It should just take a minute.
What?
I mean, when they're up to some nefarious shit, maybe.
Excuse me. A moment of your time. Come now.
You're a thief and I can prove it.
The truth is...
Huh?
And this is where you get a bum rush.
Is that so?
To prove your innocence, of course.
Don't think this one will listen to reason. Oh, flames! Rage! Wrong! Now, my focus is unparalleled. Oh, flames, rage, rock.
God. Seriously?
What is the logical course of action? A gift for you.
Okay. Ooh.
Let's try this.
Okay.
An interesting dilemma. I think not. Now, what next? My focus is
Fuck it.
Now, what?
Okay.
What is the logic?
Throw a book at me?
Let's try this. What
Hush.
is the logical course of action?
Hush.
An interesting dilemma. Oh, ice! Here, come through! Now, what next? What is the logical course of action? Let's try this.
That's fine.
You should have studied harder.
I didn't use that time. Oh well. I'll have so many by the time this is... If I go through a full playthrough, I'll have so many by the time this is over. That's what they all say.
Just so. Say it is not so.
Most important things to a scholar is knowledge. You shouldn't steal that.
Thank you.
Indeed.
Actually,
Far from the reaches of hell, huh?
see.
Aggressive borrowing.
Yes. Actually,
Most intriguing. Is Awesomeness?
How many times a day this dude's gonna bother me?
I've brought Professor Albright, as asked, sir.
Good. Enter. Thank you, Lucia.
Yes, Headmaster. What can I do for you? Something tells me he's not about to offer a commendation.
Professor Albright, a most troubling report has reached my ears.
A report, sir?
An anonymous source claims that you have abused your prestigious position to enter into an illicit relationship with Her Highness the Princess.
Oh,
I mean,
and you believed this report, sir?
If it is untrue, then say so.
Why, it is unfounded, unsubstantiated,
Yeah, I told you I was
balderdash
tired.
of the highest order.
I would like to take your words at face value, Professor, but I fear the situation is not so simple. A rumor regarding the royal family, even an unsubstantiated one such as this, is sure to spread quickly. If we do not take swift action, Princess Mary's good name could be forever sullied. That is something that simply cannot be allowed to happen. Surely you understand.
And so what do you intend to do with me, sir?
It is not an easy decision to make. Dismissing you outright would be tantamount to an admission of guilt.
If I may be so bold, Headmaster, what about a sabbatical? Professor Albright has put on extended leave, while official accounts state that he's doing field work in a distant land.
What say you, Cyrus? This way, both the Academy's reputation and your own will remain intact.
My reputation?
Do we have a problem, Professor?
Not at all, Headmaster. On the contrary, this might prove the perfect opportunity.
so suck it.
Opportunity? For what?
As a matter of fact, there is a matter which has piqued my interest of late. I was just wondering when I might find the time to do a bit of research in the field. I think I will set forth on a journey. In search of an ancient tome that disappeared 15 years ago. Besides, if I am not permitted to share what I have learned with my peers and the public, there is little point in continuing my research here.
Is that so? Do tell, Professor. What is it that you intend to investigate?
As regards a certain tome. Now, if you will forgive me, I must begin packing for my journey. Good day to you, Head.
An enigma as ever, that one.
Professor!
It's your fault.
Therese, what is it?
I heard that you were leaving the academy.
Then you heard true.
Professor, I'm so sorry.
I see. So you were the source of the rumor.
You knew?
Not until just this moment, when you apologized. And yet, I cannot fathom your motive. Why would you tell such a terrible lie?
You're always helping Her Highness, answering her every question. I just wanted you to pay more attention to me.
Now he can't pay any attention to you at all.
And that's why you went to the headmaster.
Yes, but I just wanted to get you in a little trouble.
I'm just a
I
little bit
didn't
of a
think they
bitch.
would.
Not a
I'm
huge one.
so sorry, Professor. Can you ever forgive me?
Worry not, my dear. It just so happens that I was looking for a good excuse to go on a journey.
You were?
For some time now, I've wanted to travel the realm and see what can be learned beyond these halls. I dare say the timing couldn't have been better. You see, there's a certain matter I simply can't wait to investigate. So fret not, my girl. If anything, you've done me a favor. Besides,
By getting me
I was
fired.
entirely without fault in the matter. Indeed, I have not been as attentive to you as I should. Had I realized your true intention sooner, I would not be in this position.
Professor, whatever do you...
If only I had realized how devoted you were to your studies, my dear girl.
My studies.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the fact that she
always
likes
striven
you.
to treat all my students equally. And yet, Her Highness is always eager to ask questions, and I was all too eager to answer them. In doing so, I may have given the impression that I favored her above you and the others. This was not my intention, but I am at fault all the same. Yes, if only I had seen you for the ardent and devoted young scholar that you are.
Professor... Perhaps you're not quite as sharp as I thought you were.
Yes.
Not when it comes to people.
Never mind.
In that case, I should be off. Pray do not shirk your studies, my girl.
Yes, Professor. Will I ever see you again?
I do not see why not, provided we both still live. Now, I must find out all I can about From the Far Reaches of Hell. My erstwhile colleague, Det, knows more about arcane studies than anyone I know.
Oh, that's an interesting name.
Last I heard, she sojourned in Quarry Quest. I should begin my journey there.
And then there's some creeper dude. Just gonna follow you. Alright, that's Cyrus. Yeah, I know about picking up your friends and stuff. I'm gonna get to the safe point. At least I'm gonna try. We're gonna leave it right there for right now. We'll give her a healing bird grape when we log back on. That was pretty much chapter 1 for Cyrus on Octopath Traveler, so y'all have a good night.